Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Movie Trivia SchmoeDown. It's Tag Team Tuesday, and we've got another great matchup today. This time, we have Team Action going up against the Nerds Watch. I'm pulling for the Nerds Watch. This is going to be a fun game. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to it.
Everybody gets a series of 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing the question, nor is there any stealing. As soon as you hear the question, start writing your best answer on the whiteboard you have in front of you. When we ask you to reveal your answer, at the same time you're showing the camera what you wrote, please verbalize your answer. Again, 8 questions, and we'll remind you of our 2 newer rules. You have the JTE rule, which means that you have 3 times during the entirety of the match that you can ask us to repeat a question. And then we also have the challenge rule, where if you don't like the way answer went, you think you got a better one, you can challenge. Now, if that challenge is upheld, then you do earn yourself another challenge in the match.
All right, so Team Nerds Watch, are you guys ready to go?
Absolutely.
Ready to go.
Team Action, are you ready to go?
Best of luck, guys. Best of luck, guys. Have a great game.
Then let's get ready.
They're strategizing, but Team Action strategizing, but it's coming off really terrible.
All right, the first question for Nerds Watch and the Ned Flanders kids comes from the category of action adventure. Your question is, who plays the love interest of Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon 3 and 4?
Rene Russo.
Mark Riley with a meatball sub could be considered a lethal weapon. No?
No, I actually like where you went with that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Rachel.
Rene Russo.
That is correct. Ben.
I said Meg Ryan.
That is incorrect. Ken.
Rene Russo.
That is correct. Andrew.
Rene Russo.
That is correct. Question number 2. Zach Braff voices a farm animal convinced that an alien invasion is imminent. In which film?
Chicken Little.
It is animated.
Yeah.
Did not come out of your mouth.
Chicken Little.
Very confused.
Well, I figured it out. 5,
A film where the Cheetah Girls covered the Blues Brothers for the soundtrack.
3, 2, 1. Ben.
I said Over the Hedge.
That is incorrect. Ken.
Alien Farts.
Incorrect.
Really?
Andrew.
Zootopia.
Incorrect.
No.
Rachel.
Chicken Little.
That's
Thank
correct.
you.
Rachel, continue.
That'd go, Rachel.
Absolutely.
Really nice point, Crusher. Really nice.
Crusher is doing good.
well-earned point.
Your next question is from the world of comedy movies. What is the first name shared by the 2 corporate consultants in Office Space?
I've actually never seen Office Space, so I will not be able
That's
to
right,
answer
Josh
this one.
McCougar. Finally, a question he can answer.
Oh, that's not very nice.
He's doing well. He's doing well.
He had a nice lead.
Not doing
I just know that quote. I'm definitely going to need you to come in on Saturday.
1. Ken.
The Bobs. Bob.
That's correct. Drew.
Bobs. It's the mics. Damn it.
I knew it. Rachel.
Bob.
That's correct. And
Bob.
Bob, that's correct. All right, so 5-2 going into question number 4 here. The category of family films. Richard Madden plays a prince in which Disney live-action film?
Cinderella. Cinderella Night or Day for Cinderella, 2015.
See how I did that twice?
Oh.
I didn't even ask.
I was going to say, we don't have a lot to say about
I
this
know.
question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
Princess Diaries.
Incorrect. Rachel.
Cinderella.
That's correct for 1 point. Ben.
Said Enchanted.
That's incorrect.
That's not a
Rob
Disney
Stark was in
movie.
Cinderella.
Good grief.
All right.
Give them a Game of Thrones actor.
Give them 2 points. I will point out his actual name is Richard Madden, Ken, not Rob Stark.
I said that correct. Okay.
All right.
Your next category is the world of drama. Your question is, in Under the Tuscan Sun, who played the lead role of Frances Mays?
Diane Lane.
Italy. Ever been there?
Damn it, I was going to ask if you knew anyone named Francis.
I don't.
I have an aunt named
How about you answer
Frances.
my
She happens to be my godmother.
Italy.
You ever been there?
Hi, Aunt Fran. How you doing?
That's the parts of New York count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Drew.
Pierce Brosnan.
Incorrect. Rachel.
Diane Lane.
That's correct. Pierce Brosnan. Incorrect. Ben.
Woman very close to my heart, Diane Lane.
That's correct.
There you go.
All right, Ken.
One of the best women in the world, Diane Lane.
All right, so Drew needed that point. There's 9-3 here. Starting to get a devastating lead.
I will say, Pierce Brosnan, very close looking to
It
Diane
looks
Lane.
very similar.
Very similar.
It's 2007.
You shave the beard, same guy.
All right, fantasy sci-fi. I can tell you that the answer to this question is not Pierce Brosnan, but the question: in which James Cameron film will you find the drilling platform known as Deep Core?
That was my nickname in high school.
That's disgusting.
The Abyss?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rachel,
Avatar?
incorrect. Ben,
Avatar.
incorrect. Ken,
Abyss.
that's correct.
Yes!
Abyss.
That's correct. All right.
2 points, one each.
10-4 here.
Nerdwatch
Action
currently
marks.
up by 6
And,
over the wannabe
Team
Kingsmen.
Action. Maybe they're being a little too nice. They need to kick it in here, and they can do so with the next category, Horror Thriller. The question is thus: what 2013 Zombie Horror Fest was directed by Mark Forster? Your team is on.
Fright Night.
One more time,
I have no idea.
Who
Was
is-
that?
who
That
is
was
you?
2011. Dang it.
That's okay. That's the JTE rule, just so you know. What 2013 Zombie Horror Fest was directed by Mark Forster?
You live in 2013.
You made the effort. That's
Nice
what
try.
counts.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ben,
I said Zombieland.
that is incorrect. Ken,
I remember 28 Days Later. It was a good movie.
That's 2002.
World War Z.
that's correct for 1 point.
Of
Rachel.
course.
Said Warm Bodies.
Oh, look, so there you go.
Big
Action.
play by Drew there.
Yeah.
Nice point, Drew. Nice point.
All right, final category in the category of new releases. Name the recent comedy in which teachers Charlie Day and Ice Cube have an impending face-off after school.
I would ask.
Just
you
remember
if
the
you were
movie
gonna play the
that-
score. I think I know the answer.
Movie looked so stupid based on the advertisements alone
5,
Can you repeat the question?
oh, okay. 1 for,
JT rule? for the Crusher.
Name the recent comedy in which teachers
you got it.
Charlie Day and Ice Cube have an impending face-off after school. 5, 4, 3,
I just hate that
2,
preview so much.
1. Ken Napzok.
We all did.
Is it Charlie Work? Fist fight?
That's correct. Fist fight. All right. What do you got?
Teacher fight.
Incorrect. Rachel.
Oh.
I said Recess.
Ben.
Fist fight.
That's correct.
Nice,
Okay,
baby.
so there we go. 11
All
to
right.
6. 5-point
Thank you, Ken.
deficit now. So Team Action really needs a strong category, and they need the Nerds Watch to have a bad one. So let's see what happens.
That's right. We're going to get the pie wedges out here in a minute. I think that you look at somebody like a Nerds Watch, strong category all the way around. Team Action screwing some proverbial pooches, but also getting some later points to make it competitive.
Well, I think that was the main thing, Mark, is the fact that they had a couple that it looked like they were going to be in bad trouble, but they were able to at least eke out that they could get it together.
To be able to rebound from Pierce Brosnan and answer World War Z says a lot about Drew's composure. I think they're going to have a better round two.
All right, Mark, how does round number 2 work?
Spin the
Round
wheel,
number 2
make a
works
deal.
as thus, competitors. Each team is going to get a spin at that there wheel. If you don't like the category you spin, you are allowed to have a mulligan. The next category you spin, you must stick on. Each category on that wheel has 6 questions that correspond to that genre. Each question is worth 2 points. However, if you don't know the answer, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. You are allowed to consult with your teammate through the duration of round 2, but keep in mind, stealing is allowed.
All right, so here we go. Nerds Watch, you guys are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
Would you like to go first?
You're going to go first. All right, Ken, give it a big spin, please.
Good luck, guys.
Pitboss is giving it a spin.
You gotta wonder what
Away
spinning
we
action
go.
adventure might do for them, Crystal.
You are so strong, Ken.
Spin,
Oh,
70.
70.
Great spin. It's a good category.
It's a
Ken not as
good
confident as
category.
Rachel. This is
Yeah.
going to be interesting to see their decision.
Very interesting. Ken,
You guys were born then.
oh, there's that one shot we were looking for.
It's true.
See, he's coming out.
They're going to spin
Spin it
again.
again.
We're going to spin again.
Go ahead. All right.
It's a nice spin.
Oh boy, this could be
We're
gutsy.
looking at action.
70s.
It is out. Director.
That's nice.
That's okay. All right, directors. Here we go.
Directors.
6 questions in the category of directors. Who directed The Seventh Seal?
Ingmar Bergman.
That's correct for 2 points. Rachel Cushing continuing on her impressive streak.
This is what Team Action had to have feared.
Don't fear anything. Sofia Coppola's first feature film as a director featured Kirsten Dunst as one of 5 sisters set in the 1950s. Name the film.
Mona Lisa
Virgin
Smile.
Correct for 2 points.
It's like watching
I
the
missed it.
Beatles record the White Album, Christian.
Rachel Cushing, once again, they're chanting Crusher in the audience. All right, What film did Rob Reiner both appear in and direct?
This is Spinal Tap.
That's correct.
Wow.
Oh, you dog, you. Sandbagging it for your buddy Napzok.
Okay.
This is on the verge of blowout
guys.
Who
territory.
directed The Wizard of Oz?
I can see it.
5, 4,
Darn it.
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I would have
Is
said
it
the
A,
same thing.
Frank Capra, B. Victor Fleming, C. John Ford, D. William Wyler.
Victor Fleming.
That's correct.
Yep.
1 point.
And Rachel seems
I had the
upset with herself that
poster.
She even had to go to multiple choice.
Up in the upstairs portion of my house in San Antonio when I was growing up. I'm mad at myself for that. Wow.
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Antoine Fuqua, B. Tony Scott, C. John Woo, D. Paul Greengrass?
Oh wow.
Antoine Fuqua.
Correct for 1 point.
There you go.
Russian rolling through this.
Genuinely impressive, guys.
All right.
That's good. That was
What
warm.
film was Iron Man director Jon Favreau's directorial debut?
It was.
Swingers.
That is incorrect.
Nope.
For the steal?
I could see it. Famke Janssen was in it.
5, 4, 3.
The film Made.
That's correct for 2 points.
What a big steal.
That's
Wow.
a big steal by
Wow.
Team Action.
Thanks, Ken.
All right. So there you go. All right. So now Team Action, however, needs to get at least 2 points because right now they are in fear of being knocked out, but they have a chance to score and score some
Still
points.
a mountain to climb here, but that last steal. They may have two nice moms, but that's two bad mofos right up there. Go ahead and spin that wheel.
All right, guys.
Spin the
big
wheel, make a
spin.
deal for the
Rachel
wannabe
Cushing,
Kingsman.
Another stellar performance here in round 2.
Good spin. Good
I love you, Mom. They got.
Almost hit spinner's choice.
We're going to go with the respin.
They're going to spin again. Another good spin.
Oh, I stand up on it again.
You know they want action adventure.
Oh no, 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 no! How is that possible?
Unbelievable stuff here. Is it gonna pay
These
off?
better be
The
grindhouse
one category that we
questions.
thought might be able to bail them out of this 11-point hole that they're in. They just spun it. Team Action. That's
Yeah,
why
they
you
do.
invite your moms to the show.
All right, well, Team Action needs to deliver here. Their namesake depends on it. It is 19 to 8. They need a strong category to come back.
Your first question in Action Adventure for Team Action. Who played the sick war boy named Nux in Mad Max Fury Road?
The only reason I never saw Mad Max Fury Road was because I never saw the original Mad Maxes.
Nicholas Holt.
2 points.
2 points.
That's
there
what
you
it
go.
was.
2 points
I
on the
couldn't think of his
comeback
name.
trail.
1910. Avoiding so far, avoiding the knockout.
Your next question is, what Oscar-nominated actress plays Moneypenny in recent Bond films Skyfall and Spectre?
Naomi Harris.
Naomi Harris.
2 more
Wow,
points.
impressive so far for Team Action now. Climbing back.
They're on a
Their
comeback.
moms are impressed, obviously, and so am I.
In which film will you find Samuel L. Jackson playing elite LAPD operative Hondo Harrelson?
Lakeview Palance? Is that the one?
5, 4.
Or was it Lakeview Terrace? I couldn't.
Please.
That's number 2.
In which film will you find Samuel L. Jackson playing elite LAPD operative Hondo Harrelson?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice. Just in the nick of time, and your multiple choice options are: is it A, Formula 51, B, SWAT, C, The Recruit, or D, Snakes on a Plane?
It's SWAT.
5,
I don't know why I keep thinking of Lakeview Terrace.
3.
We're gonna say B, SWAT. 1
1
point.
point. Nice
For
fight there.
Team
When I
Action.
think of
Fight for
Samuel
Team
Jackson as a
Action
police
here.
officer.
Climbing back here, Mark. They're climbing back.
All right, they have 3 questions left, and if my math is correct, if they get all 3 right with 2 points each, they could be tied going into round 3. What a comeback that would be. Yes. The question is, which action star played Nefarious Andre in 1988's Black Eagle?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
We're gonna multiple choice. Your options are: is it A, Steven Seagal, B, Jeff Speakman, C, Jean-Claude Van Damme, or D, Eric Roberts?
5, 4, 3, 2.
We're gonna say D, Eric Roberts.
That is incorrect.
Steal for 1 point. Nerds Watch. 5.
We're gonna go with the wild card of Jeff Speakman.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Van Damme. And I would like to
Wow.
challenge that Jeff Speakman is an action star. I didn't know that that was a fact.
Was
But
Van Damme C?
Van Damme was C. Van Damme was option C. All right, 2 more questions for Team Action in the category of Action Adventure. Your next one is, in 300, how did the Spartans respond to the Persian emissaries, warning that their arrows would blot out the sun?
Then Michael Fassbender said, "We will fight in the shade."
Give them 2 points.
That was good.
Give them 2
points.
points. Your last question in round 2. In Kill Bill, Uma Thurman's character is known as the Bride. What is her real first
Oh,
name?
wow.
Beatrix Kiddo.
We just wanted the first name. He gave us both. They get 2 points.
That's correct.
What a comeback!
Nice comeback. They were on the verge of being knocked out cold, and they come back, and here we are now going into round number 3 with only a 2-point lead from the Nerds Watch. Action could easily win this game.
That was for our mothers, guys. Thank you so much.
One of the
Love you much.
greatest
Thank you so
second
much.
rounds in history. I'm glad their mothers were here to witness it. Win or lose, that was a hell of a comeback
It
by
was,
Team Action.
and I think they should also be proud because their name is Team Action. They could have Bestmaned it, but they didn't.
That's right. When you get the category, you better knock it out of the park. They certainly did that. Nice gentlemen, though they may be.
Right.
Final round
So
coming up.
round number 3, Mark. Tell us how this works.
Round 3 is the third and final round of the Movie Trivia SchmoeDown Team Edition. What's going to happen is you guys are going to get a series of 3 questions per team. The teammates will have to choose, after hearing the category, which member is going to answer the 2-point question and which member is going to answer the 3-point question. You are not allowed to confer with your teammate during those queries. However, for the 5-point question, you are allowed to consult. There's no stealing. There's no penalty for missing a question.
All right, nerds, you guys are up first. So please,
That's accurate.
well, it's called Nerds Watch. So please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 25.
8
Dan Marino. That's number 13.
and 7.
All right,
Mickey Mantle.
Team Action.
Here we go.
4, 12, and 17.
4, 12, and 17. All right.
Thank you.
Team-
Thank you, Makuga.
Team Action, you guys are down right now, so you have to avoid the TKO here and answer your 2-point question.
All right, I will be administering the questions to Team Action. Your first one is in the world of drama. Who would like to take the 2-pointer?
I'm going to be taking the 2.
All right, Ben's taking the 2.
Ben, your question is, which film marked the first collaboration between Ron Howard, the director, and Russell Crowe, the star?
Master and Command of the Far Side of the World. It's probably wrong, but
5, 4, 3, 2.
Beautiful Mind.
2 points.
Correct.
Of course.
We are tied. Ben Bateman ties the game here. Now we're going to shoot on over to the Nerds Watch, who's going to go back to try to take the lead with question from the category number 8. You scored movie release dates.
I'll be taking this one.
And I'm sure
Wait.
you might be upset that you did that because in what year was the first Harry Potter movie released?
2001. November the 16th. You come on.
2001.
Yes.
That is correct. 3 points for Ken Napzok. 2 points for Ken Napzok. We're going to bounce back to Team Action now, who's got their 3-pointer with category number 12.
And credit goes to Rachel for keeping a poker face. I had no idea if Ken got it right, and she held it strong. Your question in number 12. Your category is Pixar. Drew, you will be fielding the question from the Popular Animation Company. Your question is, what was the first Pixar franchise after Toy Story to get a sequel?
Ice Age.
Incorrect. We were looking for Cars. Ice Age is a DreamWorks, I believe. Who really cares about Ice Age?
All right,
That's right.
so it comes down to this,
Cars.
Mark. Now, because of that miss,
Can't
they are going
believe
to have
you
to hit their 5-pointer in
thought
order
Ice
to
Age
stay
was a
in
Pixar
the
movie.
game. Here we go. So the category is number 17.
All right, and your category is directors. Directors is the question. You are allowed to confer for the following. William Wyler directed what 1959 classic starring Charlton Heston?
Ben-Hur.
Correct.
Whoa.
5 points. They hit it.
One of the precursors to great action movies that we know today is Ben-Hur, the chariot race sequence, and this is just as thrilling in my opinion.
Look,
I would actually like to thank my mom for that. That is
Very-
actually the reason I know that, and I've held that Oscar.
Very, very interesting here because Rachel basically can tie the game here with their three-pointer, which is they picked number
Hold on a
13,
second, folks.
which is
Somebody's
the
at the door.
category of Denzel Washington movies.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is why these are called live reactions, because you never know what to expect. So, let's get back to it, shall we? It's all comes down to this for the nerds watch. Down by 3, Denzel Washington is the category.
All right, Rachel, to tie the game, name a film other than Fences directed by Denzel
The Great
Washington.
Debaters.
The Great Debaters?
Yes!
That's correct. Tie game here.
We are tied.
Here we
This
go.
is what it all comes down to.
This is it.
It is 24-24, though I will point out that Team Action's moms have scored 31 points in this game thus far.
Yes. All right. So, but if they miss this, it's sudden death. If they hit it, they have won the game. In the category, you picked category 7. You picked Oscar movies.
I don't believe this. I do not believe this.
Hey,
All right.
You got this, guys. You got this.
All right. Here we go. What 1970 war film won Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars?
It's gotta be Patton. Unless I'm wrong on the year, Patton is the only major war film that came out in 1970.
Can we repeat the question?
What 1970 war film won Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars?
It has to be Patton.
5, 4,
Patton?
and we are going to sudden.
What?
The answer was MASH.
Yes!
Answer was the answer.
MASH.
Here we go as we make it to sudden
Oh,
death
man.
between Team Action and Team Nerds Watch. 24-24. Mark, how does sudden death work?
It might be another point explosion. Here's how it works. You guys all have buzzers in front of you. What's going to happen is the hosts up here at the table are going to ask a question to the field. Whoever buzzes in first, that person and that person alone must answer the question. So you're not allowed to consult with your teammate. If you answer the question correctly, then your team gets to answer a question. If you answer that question correctly as a team, you win the game. If you miss it, then we go back to the questions for the field.
All right, remember, once again, do not slam on the buzzer. Simply touch them. All right, here we go. Here is your question. Who voices the title character of Balto in the 1995 film Balto?
Kevin Bacon. It's Kevin Bacon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. All right, the answer was Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, well, that was a big
Wow.
misfire.
That was a big misfire. All right, here is your next question. Cloverfield, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, and Gran Torino were all released in what year?
2000 Oct 8 and Cloverfield is spelled wrong.
3, 2,
2007.
No.
Incorrect.
2005.
Incorrect. 2008 is what we're looking for. Okay.
Done so far. Your next question is: Jodie Foster loses her daughter
Flight Plan.
on a plane. Flight Plan. That is correct.
That's correct. All right.
And now,
For the chance to win the game,
We can confirm this.
yes.
Yes.
it all comes down to this. What actor played characters named Farmer Ted, Brian Johnson, and Gary Wallace in 1980s teen comedies?
One more time. Do we have
This is
enough?
your last one.
Yeah.
What actor played characters named Farmer Ted, Brian Johnson, and Gary Wallace in 1980s teen comedies?
5, 4, 3, 2,
James Spader?
Incorrect.
We're looking for Anthony Michael Hall.
So we are
Anthony Michael Hall. And we reset, Christian.
We're resetting back. All right.
This is intense.
Who composed Vertigo, North by Northwest, and Sight? Rachel.
Bernard Herrmann?
That's correct.
It all comes down to this for the Nerds Watch.
Now the Nerds Watch has a chance to win the game. In the movie, The Great White Hope, James Earl Jones played what boxer? Five, four,
Muhammad Ali, I have no idea.
Sonny Liston.
looking for Jack Johnson.
Wow.
Back to Sunday.
Oh, nice shot, guys. Really nice shot on that. Really good effort.
Overtime
Wow.
number
Unlucky
3.
mom, so they both have had chances to win the game and cannot do it.
That's right. All right. Your next question. Who played more than one role in the Stanley Kubrick classic Doctor Strangelove?
Rachel.
Peter Sellers.
That is correct.
That's
Yep,
correct.
here we go
All right,
again.
so we're back. Rachel buzzing in quick there. The Crusher with another chance now to win the game for Nerds Watch. Can they do it this time around?
Your question is, the Maltese Falcon and Disney's Dumbo
The 1940s.
were both released in what decade?
It's the 40s.
1940s.
And your winner!
That was awesome. Woo! Congratulations, Team Nerds Watch. That would have been something else if they lost that comeback by the wannabe Kingsmen. No time for recording the live reactions to the post-match interviews for right now with Emma Fife. But if you like this and all my other videos, click the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on Twitter at @T_Hughes35. I am the one and only T Money 35. Have a great rest of your night, folks.